In a remote African village, where life revolved around the crops that provided sustenance, there lived an old man named Mamvua, the village rainmaker. Tall, weathered by years under the sun, with deep-set eyes that held secrets of the skies. Mamvua was famous for his gift, the ability to speak to the rain. His words and prayers brought both relief and wonder to the villagers. For the rain would heed his call, and answer with either showers or silence. Mamvua was sought by all, from wealthy farmers to poor families struggling to grow enough for a single meal. Rich or poor, he always came when called, speaking to the skies with his heartfelt prayers. His rainmaking was not just his craft but his calling, and he viewed it as his responsibility to protect the people's crops from drought or storms. Over time, neighboring villages came to know of Mamvua's abilities and would offer gifts in exchange for his assistance. Yet Mamvua remained humble, driven by the belief that his gift was meant to serve all equally. One season, during an intense drought, Mamvua went to the Kishaka forest, a dense, dark place known for its hidden dangers and secrets. While there, as he knelt and began his ritual to call forth rain, a monstrous anaconda emerged from the thick underbrush. The creature was legendary, feared by all in the village, and tales spoke of its silent, deadly strikes. With one swift motion, it wrapped itself around Mamvua, crushing his ribs and weakening him with its vice-like grip before slithering away, leaving him gasping in agony. Barely able to move, Mamvua was rescued by villagers and taken to Mama Mae, the village's reclusive witch, known for her knowledge of herbs and powerful, mysterious remedies. Bent over and shadowed by her long, tangled hair, Mama Mae looked into Mamvua's weary eyes. She knew the extent of his injuries, and told him gravely, "Your life can be saved. But the rain must fall heavily, and wash away the crops." The drought had been severe, and the village's maize crops, just sprouting, were fragile. If he called forth a powerful rain, they would all be destroyed. His heart sank. If he followed Mamamtija's demand, his beloved village would suffer. Families would go hungry. Children would starve. Yet, without her help, he would die, leaving the villagers without a rainmaker to guide them through future seasons. As Mamvua lay in pain, he wrestled with his choice. He thought of the generations he had served, the children whose laughter filled the village on days of gentle rain, and the families who depended on each season's harvest. The responsibility to protect his people had been his life's purpose. "Let the rain come," he whispered. But as he said it, he knew that he could not command it to destroy. In a heart-wrenching act of defiance, Mamvua chose not to fulfill Mama Mali's condition. He refused to call the rain, even if it meant sacrificing his own life. He whispered his decision to her, tears in his eyes. Mama Mae looked upon him, with something almost like pity, yet she held firm, knowing the consequences. With no cure, Mamvua's strength slowly faded. The village gathered around his bedside, weeping for their rainmaker, their protector. Children sat by his side, clutching his hands, and elders sang ancient songs of farewell. Mamvua looked out toward the skies one last time and spoke a prayer. As his spirit passed, a light rain began to fall, gentle and sustaining, blessing the land.